A young South African girl who disappeared last year, aged 6, was allegedly sought by a traditional healer for her eyes and fair complexion, a court has heard. This is among the allegations that have emerged at the ongoing trial of Jocelyn Smith's mother, Kelly Smith, who has been accused of orchestrating her kidnapping. Ms. Smith, her boyfriend Jack Annapolis, and their friend Stevino Van Rhyn have pleaded not guilty to charges of human trafficking and kidnapping. Jocelyn's disappearance in February 2024 from outside her home in Saldanha Bay, near Cape Town, sent shockwaves across South Africa, and despite a highly publicized search for her, she is yet to be found. Ms. Smith initially said that Jocelyn, who has a fair complexion and blue-green eyes, had gone missing after she had left her in Mr. Apollos' care. Prosecutors later accused her of having sold, delivered, or exchanged the 6-year-old and lied about her disappearance. The trial, which is now in its third week, is being held at a community center in Saldanha. During the first week of the trial, the court heard details about the day Jocelyn went missing, including that Ms. Smith only alerted the police more than 6 hours after she had first noticed that the young girl had disappeared. The court also heard that she appeared calm during the frantic search and seemed more concerned about her boyfriend's whereabouts than the missing child. More shocking details emerged in the second week. A local pastor said that as far back as 2023, he had heard Ms. Smith, a mother of 3, talk of selling her children for 20,000 rand, $1,100, 850 pounds, each, though she had said she was willing to accept a lower figure of $275. Jocelyn's teacher then alleged in court that Ms. Smith had told her during the search that her daughter was already on a ship, inside a container, and they were on the way to West Africa. These revelations paled in comparison to the explosive details made by Laurentia Lombard, a friend and neighbor of Ms. Smith, who turned state witness. She took the stand last Thursday and over 3 days detailed the events in the lead-up to Jocelyn's disappearance that involved a traditional healer, known in South Africa as a sangoma. Ms. Lombard alleged that her friend confessed to her, "I did something silly. I sold my child to a sangoma," adding that she had been driven by a desperate need for money. Jocelyn's mother promised those who knew of the plan some money in return for their silence, Ms. Lombard said. She told the court that she later witnessed Ms. Smith pack some clothes for Jocelyn into a black bag, which she then saw her carry as the two walked to meet a woman Ms. Lombard believes was the sangoma. Mother and daughter got into a white car and drove away with the woman, Ms. Lombard said. Speaking on Monday, her last day on the stand, Ms. Lombard told the court that the person who allegedly took Jocelyn wanted her for her eyes and skin. It was not made clear in court why a sangoma would want a child like this. A woman believed to be a traditional healer was initially arrested and charged alongside Ms. Smith and her co-accused last year, but the charges against her were eventually dropped because of a lack of evidence. Sangomas are legally recognized in South Africa under the Traditional Health Practitioners Act of 2007, alongside herbalists, traditional birth attendants, and traditional surgeons. It is believed that ancestral spirits are able to provide advice and healing through these culturally respected practitioners. Some charlatans are involved in unscrupulous traditional so-called cures and have been known to sell good luck charms that involve body parts. Ms. Lombard expressed sorrow over her role in Jocelyn's disappearance, saying that she had tried, without success, to stop Ms. Smith from selling her daughter. She appealed to whoever had taken the young girl to please bring her back alive. The trial is expected to run until March 28.